everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm your most favorite manifestation coach under the sun. Reason why there's no such coaching program like my coaching program, and nobody spends as much time with and on their clients like I do. True story. All the information is below. I coach in Zoom sessions and phone sessions. And I recommend 2 to 3 months in coaching with me in order for you to transform your life. Now, we've talked about the monthly audios, the educational audios that I no longer record on my channel. You need a subscription for this. And if you haven't been listening to this channel for a while or you're a newcomer, this is something that I've created recently for those people who are interested in elevating their manifestation game, but yet cannot afford to, or in addition to, some people in my coaching purchase those audios anyway, want to continue educating themselves. And so these audios consist of educational material that I have written actually for my book. And because it's so long, so much material, too much good stuff, that I couldn't find the time to consolidate in a book for the time being, I decided to start recording audios, 30 minutes at a time. You get 15 of these audios a month. The subscription is $350, and you get top-notch material, straight up, no bullshit, educational material that will help you elevate your manifestation game. If you haven't subscribed already, do yourself a favor and do. The link is below. I'm dropping the next audio right after this one. And all right, here it is. I promise not to share even the titles, because I've become quite wary of people stealing my shit, because people sent me more than just from that copycat the videos that she literally verbatim cites paragraphs from my videos, which is creepy as fuck. Especially, and then have her deny that it was a creepy land all over again. It's just like, I don't understand people like that. Like, it's kind of like a child who ate a chocolate cookie and has chocolate all over her face and says, no, I didn't eat the cookie. Okay. But I will share what one of the titles, today's title of the audio, when you subscribe, what you will get, what you're missing, essentially. I will be talking about how to make your past disappear. Okay, so in essence, I'm giving you a chance to get on this journey with me, where I'm actually sharing stuff that I'm sharing in my coaching. The only situation, of course, is that you don't have direct communication with me. So I even fixed that. There's a deluxe package for that, where you get to communicate with me twice a month. Okay, the deluxe version allows you to 1-hour conversations with me to discuss any questions you might have. After that, yes, you have to get into coaching, all right? But I give you this entry-level coaching situation so that you can experience a higher level knowledge, because let's face it, it's a shit show situation out there. Nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. Most people, I should say, not nobody. And it's really difficult, to find a good coach. So I'm giving you this opportunity. And, in exchange, right, I'm doing lives for you, which there will be a live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Please come up with a title. I have my own subjects, but I want to hear in the comments what you guys want to talk about, meaning like a title for the entire discussion. I do have a subject or two in mind, but I want to hear what you guys want to talk about. And here I go again. I'm going to answer questions from my mailbox. I have like 6,000 emails to go. So this will be like these episodes of answering questions from my mailbox. Let's come up with a good title for that. I don't know. But basically, I'm going to talk about money. So a lot of you talk about money. How do I get money? Money. All right. So in essence, money is a lot simpler than you realize. all right? It isn't that difficult if you understand that it's just what you think about it. If you think it's hard, if you think somehow some people are more entitled to it than you are, then you're literally pushing it away from yourself. Okay? At the same time, though, the irony is that you're born with natural gifts. Okay? And go watch my live about going from job to being a business owner. I talked about it there extensively. You're born with natural gifts that essentially set you up for success. Okay? From the get-go, you're born with those things. Either you learn something very early on, you have inclinations early on, or you have these capabilities where you're born into something. You're literally born with it. So, in essence, universe sets you up for wealth from the get-go. Now, you might be brainwashed into thinking to get a certain other kind of job in order to secure, in quotations, your living, etc., etc. But in my coaching, 99% of people end up finding out, okay, they get into my coaching for SP questions, the SP drama panorama, and then they realize that actually there's a lot more to clean up in their life. That's the usual story. I'm used to it. Because, listen, parenthesis here, honestly, if you really had the life that you wanted to have, the job that you wanted, it's the income, the truth is, a lot of the times you wouldn't choose that SP, parenthesis here, you wouldn't put up with a lot of shit, you wouldn't be hanging on to that idea. Your illusion, a lot of the time, not every single time, but a lot of the times, people have this illusion that if only I can have this person back, my life will be fixed. This is not true sometimes. Just wanted to insert this parenthesis because you're putting so much importance on this person that, first of all, no person should be that important in your life, right? So that's one. Number two, it isn't true because your life wouldn't be fixed. You would still have the boring job that you hate perhaps right now. You would still have to develop yourself in the manifestation perhaps. You would still have all these other issues that, you know what, if you're getting back with the same kind of issues into a relationship of any kind with that person or a new person, is the same shit show all over again. So do yourself a favor, and this is exactly what I focus on in my coaching, on my channel, etc. The answer is always you, okay? And you might not even want that person. You might be like, this shit show right here, no thank you. I can do way fucking better. I'm telling you this right now. This has happened in my coaching like over and over again. So when you get the job that you actually want, you allow yourself to dream, and this has happened in my coaching because most of you have kind of like, locked that door and, put barricades against that dream that at one point either didn't work out, you tried it, it didn't work out, and this and that and the other. Well, let me tell you something. Sometimes things don't work out right away. Sometimes, yes, there's some complications and this and that. Failure, in quotations. No such thing as failure. It's just the journey to the destination that you really seek, okay? If I told you how many times I, in quotations, failed in my fucking business, any other person would have given up already. But I did not, because I just have this thirst and I have this relentless, ability to get up the next morning and do it all over again. Because I know that the next day will bring an opportunity that I may not have been aware of, or I may not have looked at things, okay? And which brings me to my next point. It's all how you look at things. Right now, you're looking at things in a weird way, for the lack of better expression. You have to reconfigure your mindset. Okay, everything is a gift. Even the failure that perhaps you have encountered in your job or business, etc., is a gift for you to then think of things differently. But in essence, if you have an ability, a natural ability, natural talent, Keep at it. At some point, you will come up with the winning recipe, and it will be like, bingo, motherfucker, I've got it now. I've won the literal lottery of life, and it will be like it's always been there, but you just had to come up with a way to make it comfortable for you, comfortable for people, to, you know, maybe buy your product or whatever, make sense of it in the marketplace, etc., etc. And you had to enjoy the whole shebang, right? The enjoyment of it, it's inexhaustible. It has to be inexhaustible. It feels like it's unlimited. There's no limit to it, etc., etc. This is how you know you're set with money for life. If you can find this situation in your life, and I know you can, every person can, the enjoyment coupled with service, you know, the product that you deliver in the world, coupled with the natural ability, the inexhaustible feeling of it, you're set. And then there's no discussions about fucking money. Then the discussion simply becomes how much by when. How much by when? What do you want, in other words? Do you want $100,000? Do you want $1 million? Do you want $100 million? All right. So on the way to, let's just say, 1 million, you might manifest 10,000, then 100,000, etc. Break it down in steps. The same things for the millions. You know, listen, there's like no space between $1 and $1 million. It's just a concept of it. Yes, you can do way more with $1 million than with a dollar, but the thing is, the concept is the same. It's just money. All right, it's just energy. It's just how excited you are about it. Obviously, you're more excited about $1 million than $1, but is it believable to you? Do you think you're worthy of it? So that's the part where coaching comes in, and you can reestablish your preferred beliefs rather than the ones that you have now, perhaps. And realize and explain to yourself in my coaching, really, because a lot of people get these aha moments in my coaching, why $1 million is so intimidating. When to some people, it really, really fucking is not, like myself, okay? $1 million after taxes, quite frankly, $500,000, okay? Not so intimidating anymore. Sorry. And if you're in a kind of like hundreds of millions territory, you know, you live accordingly. Your mansion is, I don't know, 50 million or something. Your car is $1 million, and it's a whole other situation. And all of a sudden, it's not so intimidating either, because the level of luxury you live in, perhaps, and just demands it. Demands that you're, you know, you're not living in an apartment, in a condo for $2 million. You're living in a fucking mansion, okay? Because those are your friends. This is your entourage now, etc. So it's all a concept. Money is just a concept. It's all what you allow yourself to have. It's all what you allow yourself to believe. If today, right now, you change the concept of what money represents in your life, that it's simply energy, the energy that you attract from understanding your value, okay? Understanding what you represent in the world. In other words, see yourself as valuable in the universe, irreplaceable in the marketplace. Do things that nobody else is doing, and you will be set for life. And the money will like chase you down the street, out of like all corners of the universe, of the world. That's the recipe. I just gave it to you, mini lecture. Anyway, just wanted to update. Tuesday's mini seminar is booked. If you want to be part of my mini seminar, which I'm trying it, it's $250 for 2 hours, group of 10. You're going to have to book for next Saturday, okay? The Saturday that's coming up. I'm going to continue answering questions like these, having lives. You know where to find me if you need coaching. I would recommend booking ahead. There might be a slight kind of wait for you to get into my coaching, but you would do yourself a tremendous favor if you're really serious about changing your life. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.